Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another Star Wars Legion battle report. So excited to get some new units on the table. So we've got Orson Krennic himself. We have an LAAT LE gunship, and we also have a second unit of shore troopers. And for the Separatists, we have Count Dooku, a Trade Federation battle tank, and numerous more battle droids. So hope you enjoy this one. Most likely we will get a few rules wrong here and there, but make sure you keep track of them and put in the comments, because then we can learn from the mistakes. So here is today's imperial list, led by Orson Krennic with commanding presence, improvised orders and electro binoculars. We also have an imperial officer led with lead by example. So for our elite choice, we have or special forces. We have Imperial Death Troopers with a DLT-19D Trooper, Offensive Push, HQ Uplink, Recon Intel, an E11D configuration, and EMP droid poppers. So we have our first unit of shore troopers with a T-21B, Imperial Comms Tech, Offensive Push, Targeting Scopes, and HQ Uplink. Second unit of shore troopers with a T-21B, an extra shore trooper, Offensive Push, and Targeting Scopes. We have the DF-90 mortar trooper with no upgrades, and then we have a unit of stormtroopers with a HH-12, so basically a rocket launcher, a stormtrooper specialist, targeting scopes, and recon intel. We have a 74Z speeder bike with long-range comlink, and we have an LAAT patrol transport with high-energy shells and a long-range comlink. So here is today's Separatist list. So we have Count Dooku with Force Choke, Saber Throw, Force Reflexes, and Inspiring Presence. We have a unit of B2 Super Battle Droids with a B2 HA Trooper, a T-Series Tactical Droid. And I did do a swappy rule, so basically the HQ link is now with these guys. So it's a B1 Battle Droids with an E5C B1 Trooper, an extra battle droid, and HQ uplink. Second unit of B1s, which is kitted out the same as the first one, and then a third unit of B1s with a radiation cannon B1 trooper and an extra droid trooper. We also have some STAP riders with a HQ uplink and an AAT Trade Federation battle tank with a T-Series tactical droid pilot, bunker buster shells, high energy shells, and a HQ uplink. Here we have our table today, a lot of mixture of cover 2, cover 1 stuff, a lot of difficult stuff. So central objective is here in the fountain, and then Jimmy Paste is objective token here, my one is in this building, then his one is over there, and then we have the final one there. Jimmy's blue player, so he got to pick the edge, and now he gets his first unit drop, and we'll come back after deployment. So deployment. Over on Jimmy's right flank, we have a unit of B1s with Dooku and another unit of B1s. In the centre, we have the STAP Riders, the other unit of B1s, the Trade Federation tank, and the Super Battle Droids. So on my right flank, we have the speeder bikes, the stormtroopers who did the Recon 1 move, shore troopers with the comms tech, the other shore troopers, Director Krennic, and the mortar. And then we have the Death Troopers who reconned onto the objective. And not 100% sure whether it had to be another range 1 from the deployment zone, but let me know if we're right. And then you can see here, you might just be able to make out the LAAT patrol transport. So that is it. So we go into command cards. But best of luck, Jimmy. Jimmy's blue player, so he's already got the timer, and we'll have a little look. First turn, we have Mechanized Incursion, and I have Coordinated Fire. So you'll be going first, but you can only give it to one vehicle. Who's issuing the order? I suppose you can still use HQ uplink. Yeah, you can still use HQ uplink for that. I won't begrudge that against you. Because it says after a friendly vehicle unit is issued an order, because you're issuing it to yourself, choose a friendly droid trooper unit range 1 to 2 and issue order to that one. So there you go. And I get 3 trooper units, and basically if it spent 1 or more aim token in another friendly unit, it ranges 1 to 2, also gain an aim token as well. As we saw, Jimmy gave his extra order to this unit of B1s. I gave it to the shore troopers, who gain an aim because of target 1, and to the other shore troopers, which gives them another aim, and then to the stormtroopers over there, and they get nothing. So Jimmy, you get the first activation while he's looking over his cards. Do you know where you're going to activate first, or you're going to go potluck? Potluck. Right then, here we go. Dooku. So, right, so we'll find out what he does after. So he moved, done an action to flip the objective, and then Force Reflexes got tapped to give him a dodge, and then Force Reflexes come back because of Master of the Force 2. Okay, I am going to go potluck. Support unit, which is kind of what I wanted. So I'm going to do my free move, and then maybe another move, and then see where I end up going this way. So speeder bikes did their free compulsory move, and then a shorter move, and then a dodge. That's me done my activations, and you go. Trooper unit. B2s. So, because they got the T series, it doesn't mean they have to shoot first if able. They can move, so they move in to the objective, and then an action to tap it. So we'll get another little token to put on it so we know the Separatists have it. I'm going to go potluck again. So the Imperial Officer, or Director Krennic. I will go for Krennic, and I'm just going to move up and do a dodge. That's Director Krennic moved with his dodge, so Jimmy, over to you next. Trooper unit. So that unit of B1s, and what are they going to do? So remember, their movement is going to be 1 because they're in the field. The B1s activated, did a move, and now they've done a dodge. So my next one, I think again I'm going to go potluck. It's the big boy. So check if I'm in range. Probably get cover from some stuff, but I'll probably move it first, I think. So let's come back. So I can see the 3 B1s at the end. So I'm just firing the twin laser cannons, giving me 3 hits. I would say there's no cover for the ones I can see, so you got 3 saves to make. But oh, you've got a dodge. So a dodge will cancel 1 if you want to use it.
Yeah.
So remove the dodge. And 2 die, and a suppression. Yeah, so those ones are okay to go. So suppression doesn't do anything for them, but they can panic. So that's why we're adding them. So that's activation done. And now we go into your activation. STAP riders. So they have to move first. So, and then we'll find out what they get up to. So they moved again, they get their free dodge, and who are you shooting at?
Yes. Well, it'll be them.
Yeah? Yes. Right. So you got 6 dice, and we have critical 2. So 2 surges become criticals. So 1 critical hit. So annoyingly, I can't dodge that, or the cover won't even stop it. So we have 1 red dice, which most likely will result in a kill. Yes, that's a kill. And a suppression. Okay, my activation. I wasn't happy with that. These guys are going to activate. So does that suppression go? It does not. But I already have an aim. So I'm going to shoot back at you guys. But you have heavy cover, so you'll have cover 2 and you have a dodge. So we'll see how much of an impact this does. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 black dice plus 2 blacks and white from that gun because they'll all target you. I have critical 1. So that will become a critical. And I will re-roll 3 because I got targeting scopes. So nothing. So basically that'll get blocked by cover, and you can't block the criticals with your dodge. So you've got 3 saves to make. So that's 2 wounds. And because of my command card active, these guys have now gained an aim token because these guys are fired. So it's over to your activation next. So you just got 1 pot luck, which is going to be them. Decisions.
I'll have to activate these BBs.
Okay, so they don't have to shoot because they had a face-up one already. So we get to see what they get up to. Okay, so the B1's just a double move to get closer to the central objective. So my thingy now is I'm going to activate these, and then I am going to be moving them up to here and then shooting at the STAP riders. Move the shore troopers up. I've already had an aim. I was tempted to use offensive push, but I'll just take it as is. So I'm firing at the STAP riders again. So you will become a critical. And do these guys have targeting scopes? They do, so I'll re-roll 3. And I get another critical. So your cover 1, because because you speed it, and your dodge will get rid of another one if you want to spend your dodge.
What else have you got left to activate?
There and the officer.
Yes, that was fun.
Okay, so you got 3 saves to make. So that's him dead,
And 2 onto him.
and 2 onto him. Bugger. And that's them activated though. So next activation.
I will now activate the tank.
Okie dokes. So it doesn't have to shoot first because it has, well, not only does it have a face-up order token, but it has a thingy. It's speed 1, Jimmy.
Looking at the wrong thing.
He got field commander, so that means he could have issued an order to himself for the incursion one. So Jimmy's untapped his HQ uplink for it. So first of all, we've done a move. So now you've got 1 action left, Jimmy, and you get to either fire 1 weapon twice or fire 2 weapons.
Yeah, let me check ranges.
Okay. So you're firing what? Your
The laser cannon.
laser cannon, and obviously you can fire it twice because you're not firing any of the missiles. Okay, so what are you firing at? So the first attack, so you do one lot first.
Oh, right, let me just read.
So first target is the shore troopers. That's 4 hits, so 2 will go for cover. And I got 2 saves to make, and again another suppression. And 2 saves. Both good. You firing them again?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 more hits. So 2 will go for cover. And 2 saves. So 2 will drop. 1, 2. And another suppression. Okay. my activation, I am activating these guys. They're going to get another aim and then they're going to shoot. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white dice. And I'm firing the rocket launcher, which will give me 3 black. Into the Trade Federation tank. 5 white. So I surge to hit and I have impact 3. So we have that one so far. So I'm going to re-roll 1, 2, 3, 4 first with my first aim. Got another hit. So I'm then going to spend another aim to roll these 4. So surge to hit. And then my final aim. Oh, that's nice. So that becomes a hit. And then I have my thing. So cover gets added before impact. So cover 2. And those 3 will become criticals because of my impacts. You've got 6 saves to make. Trade Federation tank. Red. So there's 2. Six saves, no surges. So 2 wounds. That could have been a bit better. How long until you're bright? So you need to take 6. Oh, it's going to be a long day with him. Okay, so you get to activate again now. Droid troopers. And we'll see where they end up. Okay, so the droid troopers have done a double move up to here. So I'm into potluck now. So we have the death troopers. So my first activation is to flip the objective. And then I will be shooting at you. So what am I going to do? So I have... So not yet. So I have 4 black dice, targeting the B1s in the cover by there. And I have 2 red and 1 white. Has impact, but these guys don't have armor, so it doesn't matter. So firing away. So that will give me 4 hits. 2 will go for cover. So you got 2 saves to make. Yeah. Oh, there you go. 2 die. So wait a second. I think you might have taken your heavy weapon with it. That one there is the heavy weapon.
This one?
Yeah. So take another one. Take that guy in the back. I don't want to lose him. Okay, so you're fully activated now, aren't you?
Yep.
So they're done. So I'm going to activate from potluck. So my other trooper unit. So I am going to do an aim and then see what I can shoot at because it is range 3 to 4. Okay, so I'm going to be firing at these droid troopers by here. So 3 shots. Re-rolling with the aim. So it has critical 1, so 1 becomes a critical. So 2 suppressions on them and 2 saves. So 1 dies. Yeah, he's not the heavy weapon, and 2 suppressions because it's a suppressive weapon. And then finally, the officer will activate. She'll get rid of 1 suppression because it says, 1 suppression. So 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 1 suppres up to 1 suppression. So they got 3, but 2 off will be better than nothing. That was for free. She will then aim and shoot. If I'm in range, there's 1 to 2. She'll move then. So she's going to move up to the cover and then shoot. So no aims for her. But I have 1 black and 1 white dice. And you only have cover 1 because I got sharpshooter 1. And that becomes a hit, but will go away because of your cover. Yep. So your stat riders are still in the game. So that's the end of turn 1. So turn 2, so remove 1 suppression off everyone who has 1. So they get 1, they get 1, and they lose their 1. And we go into command card picking. So you've got You Disappoint Me, and I've got Deploy the Garrison. So Count Dooku in 2 units, Dooku does something. I have 2 trooper units, and basically at the start of the activation phase, choose up to 2 friendly trooper units that have face-up order tokens. These units have a free standby action. So basically, if you activate something within range 1 to 2, I get to shoot. Okay. So not too bad, not too shabby at all. So yeah, so it'll be these guys, and these guys will get the standby. And the tokens. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go potluck. I'm going to put it on her. First up, she's going to get rid of that. She is then going to give an aim to those guys for 1 action, and then she's going to shoot the STAP rider. I get hit, but that goes for cover, and then that's her done. Your activation. Trooper unit. Super battle droids, what are they going to do? Okay, so the blast weapon just out of range, unfortunately.
Range 2 to 3.
Oh, sorry.
The cannons are only...
Alright, so the only ones who can fire are the T-Series and the Super, and the H8. So tap him, so that is 3 red dice and 1 white, but I won't get cover.
Oh my god, you selfish bastard.
3 reds, there you go. I mean, you work for it, and you've also got an aim and you have a surge because you reliable 1.
The surge goes to hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then re-roll in for the 2, those 2. Okay, so that's 4 saves to make on white dice. Normally doesn't go particularly well. So 1 will be dead. That's never good. Never good at all. Right, my activation. I'm going to be activating these guys. I am going to ready my HH12, and I'm going to tap my Stormtrooper Specialist to get another aim token. And I'm going to fire at your Trade Federation battle tank. So that'll be 5 white, and 3 black. So I've got 1 critical and 1 hit so far, so I'm going to re-roll these 4 first for 1 aim. So these become hits, and then I'll roll my last aim. So 1 more hit. So cover applies first, so 2 will go, and then these 2 become criticals, so 3 saves to make. Lucky they're red dice. 3 more wounds. So yeah, luckily we have a 3-1. So you're not bracketed yet though. Okay, next activation. STAP riders. So they have to do a move first.
Yes.
So standby is getting spent here. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black dice plus 2 more and 2 white going into the STAP rider. So that becomes a critical. I'll spend my aim. So cover will block 1 and you got 2 saves to make. Sorry, I'm like hoarding them all over here. Oh, he did it! Ah.
All of that.
So then you can aim and shoot. Ah, that's bollocks.
Yeah, I will aim and shoot.
At
What's this stats? What's the health and stuff of your...
there's 3 guys left.
No, imperial.
Officer, she has 4 wounds. I know, like
Jesus, what's she made of?
more than stormtroopers and shore troopers, it would seem, and death troopers.
With less armor.
Yeah, this
That hat.
dark side of the force. See. So aiming and shooting.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the shore troopers.
And that's 3 black dice, and your critical 1. Okay, so you only need to reroll 1 of those. So Cover will take 1 and 2 saves to make, and she is.
No, the shore troopers.
Shore troopers. Okay. Okay, good, because she has white dice. So 1 more. So it will be the specialist, I think. And again, another suppression. Right. So my activation, I'm going to go potluck again. Support. So what's left of these guys over here, I'm going to be doing a free move again to range, and then shooting, aiming and shooting. I'm firing at the super battle droids. Reroll these 2. So 2 hits, but unfortunately, cover gets applied first before impact, so that'll give me nothing, but you will get a suppression on your super battle droids.
Okay.
And then we go to your activation. The tank. And unfortunately not bracketed.
Just aim and shoot.
Aim and shoot. So first attack with your 4 red dice. I think, yeah, you've got your 4 dice over there.
The first 4 will go onto the shore troopers again.
Okay, so roll away. Do you want to keep that? 2 will go for cover, but I will get a suppression on them.
Well, yeah, we'll go with that last time.
Okay, so 2 will go for cover, 1 save to make. Survives. Next 4, same unit. So you might as well roll the surge. It's giving you 2 aims. So I believe that is another suppression, bringing them back up to 3. Christ. And 3 saves, but 2 will be down to 1. Yes. I don't think they're going to be doing much, because they're not panicked, but they will be bloody suppressed like mad. So my activation, I'm going to go potluck. Trooper unit. I think I am going to go with them because I want to do something with them before they die. So 3 white dice. So I need all 3 of these. So I get 1. So they're not panicked because Krennic and the Imperial officer is there. So
You throw 2.
and then they're just going to shoot at the STAP rider because I am determined to get rid of it. So that's 1, 2, and 2. 1 critical hit. 1 white dice. Did it? God damn it.
I mean, are you going to count that as a roll? Because that was a drop.
Do you want to re-roll it?
Not really.
kind of left your hand in a roll. Would you have counted if it was a blank? Is the question, and you're gonna say yes. What would you have done if I was a blank? I would have said, "Ha! There you go." I think
that was a drop.
Okay, then roll it then. He's dead. Thanks, Jimmy. I suppose when you look at it from that perspective. Okay, but good thing less cards to look at. So, your activation. Oh, you knew it was going to be them. Right, see if that suppression. See if that suppression goes first. It does. Oh, so the white dice can roll saves, and then we'll see what they get up to.
Yeah.
So, because they've got AI attack, they have to attack.
No, I'll bring to the radiation camp.
So he won't be able to fire. He did. I think he'll be able to fire as a regular trooper. So you'll have 7 white dice, but you won't be able to aim. That's 5. It's 2 more, Jimmy.
Thank you. Don't know why I
Whom is the target?
Let me just see how far we can get. Her.
Oh, so all on her.
Yeah, if you're saving on white dice, might as well try.
I am saving on white dice.
Okay.
Well, you get the 1 hit. You don't surge, do you? Of course not.
No.
But it's a critical, which is what you really need, to be honest. So 1 save. She takes a wound. I don't know why I'm looking at if she's got surges when I didn't even roll a surge. So that's one wound on it. 3 more to go, and then they get to do something now.
I'm gonna move.
Activating these, they're gonna move, stay in the cover, and then they're gonna get an aim because they've got offensive push, and then they're gonna shoot the B1s. Okay. And then you can do your thing, but we'll roll the dice so you can see them.
Oh, I didn't
Right.
even look at the
Sorry.
dice.
Roll it, they were all critical. Okay, so that's my initial roll. So we got 2. 1 will become a critical. And then I get to re-roll 3. Which will give me another critical. So obviously cover will get rid of 1. So you got 3 saves to make. On the B1s. Yeah.
I'm passing another white dice, please.
3 die. And a suppression. Whittling them down. Oh, just probably because they're like numbered. Thank you then. Okay, and then your activation.
Oh, it has to be somewhere over here now.
Yeah, everything's tapped out over there.
Start with these. Let me read something. What was I think?
Dooku's moved, used force reflexes, which he gets back, and he's done a dodge, so he's got 2 dodges on him. I'm then going to go potluck, because I have to go potluck. My other commander, so Krennic, is going to move, and then he will shoot out these B1s up there, probably. So Krennic has moved, he's then going to shoot, and he's got sharpshooter 1, and he has PS1 on his pistol, and he converts surges to crits. So you are in cover 2, but you'll take 1 hit. So you'll lose 1 because it doesn't matter if you roll it, because I have PS1 which will cancel 1, so you lose 1. And another suppression. I'll grab it because you seem to be struggling with these tokens. and and I'm done there, so then your next activation.
I'll just activate these ones.
Okay. And of course you can aim and shoot.
Yes, because I face up. Yes.
You have a face up.
Then yes.
So that's 5 white and 3 black. There's 3 black from that upgraded weapon.
So no surge things.
Yeah, but you get to reroll 2. That was a hit.
Yeah,
I got
that
back.
was a hit.
So it gets bounced for cover, but I do take a suppression. Okay. Potluck again. It's these guys. So discipline 1. When you're issued an order, you move. No, so I'm not issued an order. So white dice. It doesn't go, but I've got 2 courage, whatever you call it. So I'm going to reconfigure my weapon. And then I'm going to fire it. So that gives me 5 red dice. And it has blast. So that's 4 hits. Cover doesn't get used because I got blast on this weapon. But you do have the dodge.
I used one of them. I used the dodge.
You only have the one, so 3 saves. I don't even know why I have these white dice over here. 3 die. That's your unit leader.
Yep, and that's one special weapon?
That's the special one, so take these 3. And another suppression.
Oh, these are mating.
Okay, your next activation, your last unit of B1s.
Which they can't shoot.
They got face up.
I think I might just remove them.
Okay, so they've gone double dodge. So my potluck is this. I'm going to aim, shoot, and I'm going to fire the high energy shells as well this time. So, so I'm going to aim. I'm going to shoot the high velocity shells at them, and I'm going to fire my lasers at them because the high energy shells have high velocity. You can't spend dodges. So I'll fire that first, see if I can get anything, because you still have the cover, and it's critical 1. So that will become a crit. So you'll take one hit, so 1 save to make on them. Oh, but you take a suppression. And then the other one is firing at these guys. Reroll this one, which gives me nothing, so cover will block 2, so 1 save to make there, and another suppression. Another one goes. No, him. Okay, and then final one is going to be this guy, so I'm going to aim, and again shooting at the B1s up there because that's the only thing that's in range. 3, another white dice please. So I don't convert surges, so I'm going to re-roll 2 of them. So nothing, but you get a suppression. So they could panic if they don't lose any suppressions next turn. And that is us all done. So, Separatists have gone with Orbital Strike, and I've gone with Voracious Ambition. So I get, start the activation, place 3 random order tokens on his one. And basically when I draw from the pile, I can then look at them and use one of them instead. So it's quite cool. But that's it, that's all you get, and I get to go first. But before I do that, I'm going to HQ uplink these guys. And yeah, that's all I'm going to HQ uplink. And then I'm going to put 3 random ones on my thing. Okay, so I get to go first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be activating these guys. They're going to aim and shoot at Dooku. And I got 5 black dice. since Dooku hasn't got. And then I'll reroll these two. So you're not touching the rock.
No.
Oh, we are.
We spoke about this. I asked you specifically if I'm touching this.
All right. Okay.
As it
So
counted, and you said
three saves. 3 saves to make. 3 saves.
I asked you specifically about that.
My daddy.
3 wounds.
My daddy. My daddy.
And a suppression.
Actually, do.
Right, so see if the suppression goes first. Yes, that does go. Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to move
Yeah.
and then move again, I'm guessing. Dooku has moved. He's force reflex and he's saber throwing into the Death Troopers. So that's 3 hits, which is 1 will go through because of the cover, and 1 of my guys will die because you've got PS2. So 1 will drop and I will get a suppression. Okay? Right, so I'm going to tell
That's
that.
when this happens.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Orbital strike.
there is a measure up.
So it's range 4 and beyond, isn't it?
Yeah, so I just want to make sure. See who I can hit.
So we got Krennic, those guys, Stormtroopers, Imperial Officer.
Who do I want to get rid of?
Orbital strike is going onto my speeder bike over there. So here we go. 1 hit and 1 crit. So 1 hit will go from the cover. I have 1 save to make, which passes. Right, so I have a choice now. I can draw from the pot, or I can have a look at what's on his card and choose one of them instead. So I'm going to have a look at what is on his card. I've looked at what's on the card, and I'm giving it to this unit of Stormtroopers. They're going to ready. And then, because I've readied everything, I'm going to tap the Stormtrooper Specialist to give them an aim token. And then they're going to fire at the Trade Federation battle tank. So 5 white dice. So 2 more for you, please, Jimmy, and 3 black. And need criticals. So there's 2. That becomes a hit. So what I will do, I'll re-roll these 4 with my aim. Gives me another critical and another hit. So 2 will get blocked by cover. And again, another critical from impact. So you've got 4 saves to make. So 4 wounds.
Oh.
How many wounds has he got?
How many is he on there? He's dead.
No, he's got 5 wounds plus 4.
Yes,
Oh, he's dead. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy. I was just hoping to bracket him, to be honest.
I feel like every game I have with you, you have like significant rolls, or I have significantly bad.
Have you seen how many aims I've spent in this game?
But red dice.
They're not that good. Okay, so remove him. I'll put him back on the shelf. Don't. We've already had 1 casualty on a heavy today. Oh, and I have to put it down now just to stop recording. So that's him then. They're activated. So your next activation is going to be... Oh, it would have been him as well. Well, you are the one who wanted to do Dooku.
Yeah, because I felt like he was potentially going to die. I don't expect 4 wounds.
It's because I had to get him without a dodge.
Okay.
Trooper,
B2s.
oh, there we go. 2s are firing at my speeder bike. So the big gun is already fired, so he's firing at his regular gun, but they've got an aim and they've got a surge because they are reliable, so it could be... they don't surge either, do they? So you got your aim first.
Okay.
That'll be 2. So yeah, use your surge after this one then. Okay, so surge to hit. So that's one will go for cover because I've cover one because I'm a speeder, and I have 4 saves. So this will still do it. One at a time. First one, yes. Second one, no. Third one, yes, he's not dead. So 2 wounds.
Convert surgery.
Mm-hmm. So at least I'll get a shot back at you. Right, so now I know actually what is on Krennic's stupid card. I'm gonna go potluck instead of going on the thing. I'm gonna activate Krennic. Krennic is going to aim a shoot at your B1s. So Krennic with his 1 red, 1 white, 1 black. So 3 shots, 2 criticals, rerolling that, which also becomes a critical. So 3 saves to do on them, and you gain another suppression. There they go. It feels like I'm clearing out the bank almost this turn. And he's done, so then your activation.
Activate these guys before they die.
Yeah, so does the suppression go? It does. Aim and shoot.
Well, yes, oh.
You still got the special weapon, so
So I say 3 black and white.
3 black and a white. You
So you have all of them.
yeah, you give them all back. Go on then.
Yeah, so.
You can fish for crits if you wanted, or do you want to keep it like that? So 2 will be going through.
I might as well.
Yeah?
Well.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so it's still 2.
Yeah.
Lose 1 more.
What's that from? That from him?
Yeah, that's on him. Okay. I'm gonna go for Krennic's card, which gives me a trooper unit. So he's gonna aim and fire at Dooku and hope he doesn't kill himself in the process. Actually, no, he can't kill himself in the process. I got plenty of wounds. Almost. I got 3. So 1 critical. So you're not in cover, but you can use... Oh no, so you don't want to use the dodge yet, do you? So there's 2 wounds on you. And 2 suppressions on Dooku.
That'd be far too aggressive.
Oh no, he's not wounded. Sorry, 2 suppressions. And now you got to roll your 2 saves. So you can't use the dodge to help us. You take 2 more wounds, and 1 more wound, and he's dead.
Yes.
Okay, right.
That'll be done.
Them is it? Was that drawn, or did they have it?
No, that was drawn.
Okay, so you have to shoot.
If you can.
Yeah, they can. You should be able to see him. You can see his base. So that is 5 white, 3 black. So the critical's the only thing that can damage me. I have white dice and save. And then what are they going to do? And the B1's final bit of activation, they're going to dodge. So I'm going to go... Let's see. Potluck. My officer. She's going to remove that. And then she is going to move and then move again. Okay, so Jimmy's tapped out, so I'm going to go potluck again. So Dooku's not in my front arc, so I'm going to pivot. And then I'm going to shoot. But I've only got the cannon. So I'm going to probably injure myself in this process. Since you've got a dodge. So firing at Dooku. I get 2 hits. One will go for the suppression. And 1 save to make.
1.
Dooku. So you've got to get a surge or a block. Oh, he's gone. He's got a surge. So if you dodge that, it'll wound my...
Yes.
Okay, so... Well, otherwise you die. Obviously. Oh no, he's just going to rage quit and just... So yeah, I take a wound on my thing. Okay, so then I'm going to potluck, which I guess is going to be a trooper unit. It is. So these guys are going to activate. He's going to move into the fountain. And then he's going to activate. Activate? Yeah, I suppose that's the thing. And then I'm going to... My support unit. So I'm going to aim and fire at your B2s. I got hit and a hit. I'll reroll that. So, again, because the cover takes it first, so you just gain a suppression on the B2s, and then I'm going to move. Well, I have to do my compulsory. Final activation, these guys moved and then moved again, and that is that. So we go into round 4, so gather up all the tokens, everyone removes 1 suppression, so the B2s won't have any on them, and Dooku will only have 1. So I've gone for covert operations, and you've got fear, surprise, intimidation. So Dooku gains Arsenal 2 and relentless, so that means that's the one you can move and attack. And each of his ranged weapon gains versatile. After he performs an attack, each defender gains 2 suppression tokens. Okay, so you get to go first. Are you going to go with Dooku first?
Yes.
Right, so you got 2 suppressions on you first. So it does. You won't not get rid of it. Yeah, so you'll get rid of 1. So I mean, he was never going to be suppressed, but you get 2 actions.
Yeah, right, so first one will be movement, so I can get into force choke range.
Yep.
And then, relentless kicks in. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter how. Ooh. I'd have to get all the way round to get inside the building, wouldn't I? Oh, bugger.
Yeah, so it's a...
Get into melee.
So basically, move, because then you get to throw your lightsaber, because you got relentless. So throw your lightsaber for 3 reds. So 2 go for cover, and then 1 will just die because you got precise 1. Then force choke, which kills another one, which leaves 1 left. So then your last action, just do force lightning, because that's got pierce 1. So as long as you get a hit, I'm dead.
3, please.
Yep, so you will die.
Going out fighting.
Yeah. Oh, you still definitely very much in it, Jimmy. Right, so potluck. Old Krennic. And you also did force reflexes as well to give yourself a dodge. So Krennic's going to move in this direction and have a little pot shot at Dooku. Oh well. Krennic wasn't even in range anyway, so I just moved him twice. So Jimmy, you get to activate one of your battle... Oh, well, somewhat. Well, so either way, it's going to be something.
Oh, yeah.
So it can be any of your trooper.
Yeah.
So I have to shoot at Krennic. 1 white, 3 black. Oh, there we go. So 1 will go for cover. But I have 2 saves to make. Krennic has white dice. So 1 wound.
And then the other one.
Yeah, so that should have gone, so you give them a dodge.
I'll give them a dodge. Which is what else can do.
Okay. Right, potluck again for me. The heavy. So I'm going to pivot again. Fire at Dooku. So I'm firing everything. So 2 red, 1 white, 3 black, and another red. So nothing. So basically, cover will take rid of 1, 3 saves. Oh, give them a bless. Give them some good luck. So you need all paint. Does it? And another suppression on Duke. Your next activation?
B2s.
B2s. So they have... No, they don't have to. And they also got a surge as well. But you can fire... Yes, so that will be 3 black, 3 white, a red from an attack, and then 2 red and a white.
3 white, 3 red, 1. Yes.
This should be him dead, since you got a surge and an aim, and I won't get a cover from my speeder bike. Yes, you got a bunch of hits so far. So 5 hits. You get the reroll 2. So there we go. 7. 1.
Damn it. I would have enjoyed if you got quite far into that.
If I had got into 6, I would have failed on the last one. 100%. Okay, so potluck. Trooper unit. These guys are not activated yet, so I'm activating him, who's going to aim and shoot at Dooku. So lucky I've got an aim. So 1 critical. So 1 save again. So if you spend the dodge, well, you have to spend a dodge.
And does it?
Rebound and I take a wound.
Okay. You 100% sure on that?
It says critical 1, cumbersome, suppressive. Oh, so you get another 1. So he's on 4. But no dodges. So these guys, so you have 1 more unit to activate.
Yeah, they have to shoot.
But you got a bunch of dice, so is that 5 white, 3 black. One crit. Another wound. Not bracketed yet. And a dodge. Right. Thingy. My officer. She's going to head down this way and then give an aim Just did a double move with her in the end, so you're tapped out again, so I'm in potluck, which is a trooper unit. So I'm going to see what range they are now, and I might do an aim, because all I need is that one wound on Dooku, and no more dodges on him. And that might seal it then. Might seal it. Aiming and firing at Dooku. 2 black, 2 white. Oh, I'm going to re-roll all 3 of these. So that was a surge, that converted thingy. That goes for cover, so you got 3 saves to make. You need blocks now, not surges.
I don't want.
Not this time. In fairness, there was like, it's like Order 66, all the shots coming on all the angles, and a mortar. Satisfying.
I would have liked him to survive 1 more turn.
He's survived enough. Okay, and I still have the rest of my troops to activate. So, guess wonder what it's going to be. Oh, I'm going to activate these. We're going to go in and then activate that. So I'm activating the central objective. And that is then done, and I think they fired that last time. And then potluck again. My other trooper units. They're going to move and then see what I can shoot. I moved off the fountain. I've tapped defensive push, so they've got an aim token, and I'm going to be firing at these battle droids here. So I got 5 black dice, and then 2 more black, and 2 white. So I got critical 1, and then I'll re-roll these 3. Okay, so that is what I've got, Jimmy. 2 will go for cover. You've got a dodge, which will take another one, so you've got 5 saves to make.
Seems a bit harsh.
Yeah. Okay, and then I have one other order left, which is for the speeder bikes who are dead. And then we're going into the penultimate round, 5. So all tokens come back, all suppressions go off, but it is what it is. 5 cards. We've got standing orders from Jimmy, and we've got annihilation loom. So it's Director Krennic in 2 units. Each trooper unit gains 1 suppression token, so including mine. If it's round 5 or 6, each trooper unit gains 1 additional suppression token. So 2 there and 2 there. So it could force those B1s to panic. But I do have to dish him out to all my guys as well. So he gets 2. Well, here we go. We need to get all the suppressions out. Okay, so everyone's got plenty of suppression tokens out on them now. I get to activate first, so I'm going to activate her first. So let's see if she can shake off some suppression. She shakes off both of them. And then she's going to do her little thing. So it is at range. Where is she gone? 1 to 2. So you're going to lose 1, Krennic's going to lose 1, and these guys are going to lose a suppression. And then she will move and move. Yeah, she'll move and then give him an aim, I think. Jimmy, you have the first half of your activations. B2s, right? 2 white dice. Oh no, fish, you need to draw. Oh no, they get oh yeah, so they've issued it to themselves, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So they both go, oh, look at that. Fair play, you have got rid of pretty much all suppressions every time. And then we'll see what they end up doing. The super battle droids are looming in over here, so 2 moves doing that. So I am going to go potluck the heavy, which is, funnily enough, going to pivot and then shoot with 1 red and 3 black. So 2 hits, because cover will take 2, so 2 saves on the B1s. Ooh, but they get another suppression.
Oh dear.
It's different. The suppression doesn't force them to run away anymore. So you got 3. You lose 2. Honestly, you jammy bastard. But you have to shoot at me. So 5 white, 3 black. 1 crit. Blocked.
Tell you what, yeah. If that didn't, then slowly whittling away 1 crit at a time.
1 crit at a time. What are they going to do now, though?
Duck.
I think if you'd started moving them earlier, you would have been in a position to get that. They might still be able to do it.
Well, I won't be able to activate. Won't do it.
No, you wouldn't, but if you'd moved them a turn earlier.
Yeah, even 2 turns earlier.
They've activated and are there. So, potluck. Trooper unit, it's going to be these. Now, watch now when I try to get rid of a suppression. Nothing. But luckily, she is courage 2, so they're not panicking. So, Anakin, stop panicking. So, so what I'm going to do, I am going to ready everything for next turn. And they're tapped out. And then the rest of the activations come back to me. So I'm going to potluck the mortar. Do you get rid of stuff? Look at this. 4 dice. Luckily the mortar is courage 2, so he's not panicking. But I only get 1 activation, so I'm going to be firing at the B1, the B2s. If I'm in range. No. So nothing happening with him. I'm going to do the final potluck, which is going to be these 2. Do I get rid of that suppression? I don't. So I'm going to move them. Okay, and then I'm going to do Krennic. Doesn't remove his... That's 5 dice of roll now, not removed 1. But he's not suppressed. I'm just going to move him twice this way, because since you can't... Because you've only got 1 card left, haven't you, in your hand?
Yeah.
Which is...
Which I
just...
won't even be able to use. Oh, I can. That.
Yes. Now that does change things up a bit. So he is going to move this way. So obviously not in range. And then he's going to move again. And then final activation. It's going to be these guys, and it's a question of where I go to put them. Oh, there we go, finally. Huzzah. Right, so let's move them this way. I've already tapped the thingy. So I'm going to fire the long range gun, the 2 black, 2 white at them. I get 1 hit. That becomes a crit. So you just 1 save to make and again another suppression. So another droid trooper. And that's me done. So everyone loses 1 suppression. And I get to choose some cards. Final round, we got push and standing orders from Jimmy. These guys have done a HQ uplink. And these guys have, they get that order anyway. But I get to go first. So I'm going to activate these guys first. Does the suppression go? It does not, so I'm down to 1 action. But what I'm going to do, Stormtrooper Specialist is going to tap to give me another aim, and then I'm going to fire at the B2s. But you will still get heavy cover because my guy's at the back there. But I have 5 white dice, 3 black. Okay, so that's 1 hit and another hit. So I'll reroll 4 with my first aim. Well, the only aim I've got, sorry. And then I get that and that. So cover will take 2 away, and then these become crits. So you'll have 3 saves. And that happens because your guys have armor.
2. So 1 dice. Oh, I checked fine.
Okay, so that's, you still won't be able to do tap either of them, but you'll still be able to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Who are you going to activate first?
How much health does Krennic have?
5. And my Imperial officer
How much
has
health does your
Imperial 3. Huh?
your LAAT?
6.
Oh.
Both of them have white dice.
These guys?
I think there's many we've got, as you can see.
Look, red or white?
Red for them.
I guess just aim and shoot at Krennic.
Okay, so that is 4 white, 3 black. Aim and shoot. I'm not in cover. Oh no, I will get cover 1, sorry. And then 2 more to roll. That's that you roll in a hit there. Just those 2. There you go. So 1 will go for cover. And I've got 5 saves to... He does surge saves.
That would have been epic if they actually did that.
Was that 4 went through? Oh my god. So they're activated. So I'm gonna go potluck. These guys over here, they're gonna move and shoot at the soups. So 2 black, 2 white, and another one. Surge to crit. So 1 save to make. Remember, there's 2 suppressions on those guys now. Not that it'll do anything. Just one save. I won't even kill him. They'll wound him. They got 2 wounds each, haven't they?
Yeah.
Alright, I wonder who you're gonna activate.
Well, wouldn't you know?
Well, first of all, let's see if they get those suppressions going. No, so only 1 activation.
Oh, okay. We'll just shoot, I guess then.
Yeah, so that's 2 black, 2 white.
2 black, 2 white, 1 red, and another 2 red and 1 white.
And white, yeah? Okay, there you go. Shooting. Are these?
Yeah.
The 3 criticals is... Oh no, I don't get cover.
You don't?
Because of your weapon.
Oh.
So that's 5 saves.
Come on, buddies. Lower them down.
Ooh. 1 left. Come on, even Krennic can do that on on white dice. Can you imagine if you'd moved them earlier now?
No. I wouldn't have had this kind of luck. I haven't gotten this kind of hits because it's a Hail... Well, it's not even a Hail Mary.
Okay. I will do potluck. Why is that turning over all the time? I'm going to do the mortars, who can't do anything because they're not in range. This guy. I'm going to fire everything at the B1s, aiming and firing. So 1 red, 3 black, and then 2 more reds and a white. That becomes a critical, and I'll reroll these 2. Okay. 4 saves, or 3 saves to make.
3 saves.
One dice. How are you doing that with white dice, eh? What sorcery is this?
I've got nothing to lose.
I'll do Krennic. He's gonna... Oh yeah, he will have a suppression on him. Get rid of it. 3 aiming and shooting at them. Okay, I'm sticking with that. So 1 will go for cover, and you got 2 saves to make. Then I'll activate these guys, and then they're going to move and shoot at the B1s. So into the B1s. So I have got an aim, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 will go for cover, so you've got 5 saves to make on the B1s. No.
Damn.
Okay, and then my final activation is going to be here by there. So she's just going to move and then shoot to them. Because I can. 1 black, 1 white. If I can kill 1 more B2, I'll be happy. Surge to hit, which does nothing because you've got armor, and that will be game.
Well, that means you get how many?
3. I'll just double check.
Yeah, just 3. I didn't know what the center walk.
Yeah, 3, 2. MVP for you. I probably, you might not agree, but I would probably say Dooku, because he was probably the most, other than the AAT, was probably the most terrifying for me.
I just didn't utilise. I should have pushed the B1s with him.
Yeah, I think you're like the same mistake as me, realising you have to move quite a lot in this game to actually win, and sacrificing your troops do help. But you now have my MVP to pick.
Everybody did a bit of everything for you.
Some did more than others.
I guess for me, it might be these guys.
Yeah.
They're the ones who pushed up into the middle and just decimated this central area and just kind of freed you up to push out.
That's what probably I would have picked, to be honest. Okay. Did you enjoy them?
They're completely untouched as well, aren't they?
I think they're the only unit. I don't know why. Oh, I know why he has a wound on him now. He got rebounded. They're the only unit who didn't take a wound out of everything on the table.
Yeah.
So well played them, and it wasn't like they were shying away.
No.
Just no one decided to shoot at them because everyone was shooting at the other shore troopers, which somehow still survived.
Yeah. And if they got a little bit closer, they could have done something to Dooku earlier.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I mean, it's just more learning with this game.
It is. It's slightly tricky. You know, I don't win often.
The B2s, I needed to move them earlier.
Yeah, I
the
think.
ones over here, I needed to continue. Like I was aggressive. I should have just continued the aggression.
Especially with the AI attack, I think I was probably never going to shoot at them when Dooku was the one doing the damage. And you think about it, if I'd kept on what I did was shooting at Dooku and you kept moving them, they would have been in here now. Taking that way, and I would have had to, well, I would have to move out to get the objective and stuff like that, but yeah. But B1 battle droids sometimes don't quite get it. But you enjoyed it though, yeah? I hope.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. So get photos.